back in the building. I am recording. It is 1:01 a.m. You already know what's going on. I'm gonna pray and get right into it because I'm kind of really tired. I'm not rushing, but I'm ready to go to bed. Father Lord, I just want to thank you for another day and another day. I want to thank you that everything has been okay and that I've been able to have the things that I need, that I'm okay. Thank you that my family is okay. Thank you that I didn't get any bad news. Thank you that I have a job to go to tomorrow. Thank you for the resources that I have. Thank you for the fact that the things that are concerning me are going in an upward and onward direction. God, I ask that you would help me to not only get through this show, but to say things that will help and bless somebody else. I thank you for the opportunity to do what I'm doing. I ask that you always be with me and bless what I'm doing and help me to always do what is pleasing to you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I was finna hit record again, but it's record on here. But yes. While I was doing what I was doing, I had a song in my spirit. It was in my heart. And it goes a little something like this. As I get my things together. My good sis Takia from Getting Grown, she says, I'm grateful that I have the things that I need. I have the things that I need, and so I am okay. And that is how I feel. I'm grateful that I have the things that I need, and because I have the things that I need, I feel love. And of course, everybody wants to feel love, but because I do feel love, the song that was on my heart, it goes a little something like this. I can't explain the way it feels, but I'm so glad to be loved. I can't explain the way it feels, but I'm so glad to be loved. You make my heart feel so complete. Oh, I'm so glad to be loved. I can't explain the way it feels, but I'm so glad to be loved. And that is just what was on my heart. And so I wanted to go ahead and let that out. But so anyway, nonetheless, it is me, your OG, JC, and I am back in this. What? Also, okay, whatever. It is me, your OG, JC, and I am back in the building, back in my studio. Here it is 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm tired again. But it's my fault that I'm in here at 1 a.m. Yes, it is my fault that I am in here at 1 a.m. And when I say my fault, I could have did this earlier today, but leave it to me to have waited until 1 a.m. to try to do things that I need to do. Leave it to Janelle. But anyway, that is ultimately my point of being here, which is I have to end an episode. I'm sorry, bear with me. This is, again, me using my new equipment and what have you, so I'm trying to get it all together. It's just a little loud. Yes, I have an episode that I need to edit that I already did, and I haven't been editing it. I haven't even worked on it. I haven't listened to it, and that's my fault. It is. But in the whole process of that, I already had this other episode that I needed to record, which is this one. And so now I have 2 episodes that I'm going to need to listen to and edit and put out, all because of what? The process, procrastination, and preparation. Y'all been talking about PPPs. Well, bitch, here I have it for you. A PPP loan for your ass. Have you been in the process? It's not just me. I already know it's not just me. And, it's not just me who also procrastinates. I've been procrastinating terribly and horribly and only to my own detriment. And in that, I've also been preparing. Have you ever felt like you was prepared for something and you didn't even know that you was being prepared for it? While it's on my mind, let's go ahead and get this out the way because I was being prepared. I've been in a season, I've been in a time. What a time. And during the time when I've been in this season, I knew, and I know because I've prayed, God, keep your hand on me, continue the good work that you started. And so here recently I was in this situation. The thing is, I was not in this situation, let's be clear. I had nothing to do with this shit. But so basically it was some shit going on with other folks, had nothing to do with me. And then this lady literally, Mimi Weeks, how did I get into this? Drug me into this shit, right? Me being me. I was like, now if I go say something to you, I'm going to be out of pocket for a lot of different reasons. One, because I wasn't in this to begin with. I hadn't really been bought into this. Somebody told me that my name was in this. And you 50. You 50. You are 50. And here I am at a young 24 and you, oh. But anyway, that's the thing. During the season that I've been in, I've had to deal with something. And it's like I was thinking this whole time, like, God, this got to be a joke. That's really how I felt. It's like, this can't be a lesson. I don't think that there's a lesson in this here in particular, which is people talking shit to you. And there's a difference, and I get it. If people are helping you, you have to, sometimes hold your tongue, bite your tongue, and what have you. You have to deal with the things. I get that. I agree. I'm with that. But there are also times when somebody is dead ass wrong and you got me fucked up. And if I say something, first of all, you gonna act like I've done you completely wrong. And I'm gonna be done fuck myself up because me being me, there's levels to stuff. And they say 0 to 100. I'm gonna just say 110. I'm taking it there because if you really want to have a motherfucking problem, we can have an issue. Like, whatever you want to do, But anyway, I have been being dealt with in the manner of, Janelle, yeah, you be right. And you be right. And when it comes to being right, that's the thing. There are levels to right. You have justified, verified, your experience, that's yours alone, your own personal feelings, and I can't take them from you, your side, my side, and the truth. However you want to put it. Everybody, it don't matter. You got your own right. And there are some times when your right is the right, or over their right, or however you feel about it. Your right can be your right. And as right as it may be, keep quiet. Because your right, and you saying your right, might just fuck up your shit. And my goodness, today I went through a season. And so here I am, having said, God, I don't see how this is really I didn't think this was a lesson at all. And I thought that a couple months ago. Here I was on a good day where I was just minding my own business and somebody brought me into that shit. And the thing was, it was a grown person. It had nothing to do with me. I was bought in. And the first thing that I thought was, so everything that I just was going through makes sense. Because in this very moment, the only thing I can think is the same thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you say what you got to say right now, it's going to fuck up everything. And it ain't necessary. Because in real life, they entitled to their feelings. You didn't do that shit. I don't want your motherfucking headphones. The fuck? I just want you to know that I went to the Walmart way before I even started at this place, and I had my own wireless headphones. What make you think? For mercy's sake, I would just go on somebody else's behalf who was also older than me. Let's be clear. You thought I stole for somebody. And that's the thing. I can come cuss you the fuck out. One, because you got me fucked up. Two, you brought me into some shit that don't have nothing to do with me. And then it got something that damn near got it has everything to do with my character. You walk around telling bitches that I'm taking your headphones. And I don't want your headphones. But if I come say something to you, I'm fucked up. But anyway, the whole moral to that story was preparation. PPPs. Because I was, the nerve. And that's the thing. During the process, you have to endure some stuff. You have to go through some stuff. And you find out people have audacity. People have nerve. And sometimes when it comes to biting your tongue, as much as I've always, and that's the thing, I've always kind of been that person that's just like, I don't understand why people do it. What are you biting your tongue for? Because sometimes it's going to be you. And it's not a matter of fuck up your situation as in like, I've really done something wrong, but like, we don't want to go there. We don't want to take it there. We don't want to bring me into this. Like, but anyway, the process, procrastination and preparation, the whole point is, I've been in my process of getting to where I need to be. And like I said, everybody procrastinates and go through their seasons. But in procrastinating, I'm not condoning procrastination. But I'm going to say from my own experience that I have learned from my procrastination, as in I can see where if I would have tried to do what I was doing when I was trying to do it the first time, which is also a level up, sometimes you're being stopped in your procrastination is God kind of just like, it ain't all the way what it's supposed to be yet, and we just gonna baby step it out. There are some things that you need to be doing. I'm not saying that there's not work that needs to be done, but slow down. Don't try to wake up and jump the gun, you know? And so in my season of not doing everything that I plan to do, because it's like, that's the thing with me and this podcast. As a podcast listener, I'm just like, oh my days. You know, it should sound good. The quality should be good. I should have visuals. I should do this. I should have this. I should have a producer. I should have someone who edited. Chill. Where you finna get that from? I mean, I get it. You can make money work, but do you really have the money? Because you also have to make sure that your shit is taken care of. Meanwhile, I just want to say, when it comes to police and stuff like that, I'm gonna be brief. I just want to say, fuck y'all. If you are an active police officer, I'm not talking, you know, it depends. I don't like the police. It don't matter. The point is, fuck y'all, because that's where my money is going right now. In the meantime, that's but, you know, once you've invested into something, but you're willing to show things of the sort. Because I bought a mic well before this one, but that mic wasn't good. It actually wasn't compatible with my computer. And I was upset and frustrated, but in that, I was going through the season of being ministered to last episode. And, you know, hearing and doing, and there's been stuff that's been happening since I haven't been necessarily recording that has also been beneficial to me and the show. I'm gonna say in the background. Like, as far as behind the scenes, there's still been stuff that's been happening. Because the thing about procrastination is, you know you got shit to do. And when you don't do it, how you respond to that is up to you. And that's the thing is, I be beating myself up. And in my beating myself up, I'm getting ministered to, yelled at, spoken to, and dragged by spirit every day. Just like right before I got on this episode, shout out to Stephen Hayden. Here I was in the car, and earlier today, and that's the thing, I say I waited till 1 o'clock to record. I'm off today. And my plan with the show from jump, well before just now, was I'm going to record on my off days, Wednesdays and Sundays. Here was Wednesday. I slept all day. I only got me some food. I came back. I cleaned out the car. You feel me? I kind of lollygagged and lazed about today. Could have been recording. And that's the thing. My thought throughout the day was, Janelle, you bought the mic. You have the equipment. You have the space. You have the things you need to do what you said you wanted to do. You're emotionally and mentally in a better position to do what you want to do. You have the notes. You have the words to do the things you need to do. And here it is at 1 o'clock in the morning. That was 10 when I was getting my food. Since 10 o'clock, I got some food. The place closed at 10. That's the thing. I got my food before 10, but they closed at 10. Here it is, 1 o'clock, and I haven't ate. I haven't recorded. And I was talking to Steve, and here we are talking about the podcast, and just the spirit will do. I was just mentally, here I am procrastinating. I went all day and I haven't done. And my good brother read me like a motherfucking book. Because as spirit would do, he said, out of his own mouth, you have the things you need to do what you want to do. I'm just, trying to figure out why is it that you're sitting in the car smoking your weed. You can put that out because it'll be there later in me. And the part of me that will be like, oh, you don't have to read me, you don't have to drag me. No, yes, sis, be drugged because you have procrastinated, you have went through a whole process, and you have been prepared to do the things that you want to do. And here you are smoking your weed as if it's not going to be able to be burned when you're done. Janelle, get up and do the stuff you need to do. And that's the thing. When you are procrastinating, the stuff that you hear that speaks to you about the shit that you're not doing, it be speaking loud and clear, because he kind of was on to be like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. No. Me being me, that wasn't mean at all. That was spirit letting me know in a very clear fashion, fuck up! Get the fuck up! Like, what are you doing? Janelle, what are you doing, my good baby? You've been through the process. Not that the process is over, but as far as, Janelle, come on. Get on there. Let's go. Let's get the train moving. And so it's my own self. I'm just letting y'all, you feel me, of course, my personal life and how I've been doing. Still procrastinating. Still trying to get it together. And a part of my procrastination was definitely the fact that, I want it to be good, and I don't know if my other episode is good, and I have to edit that one, and I might have to re-record that one because I didn't say what I wanted to say. At some point, sis, we can add another P to the PPPs. Perfection. You're not going to have it. There's no way that you can perfect something you never start. And that's the thing. I want to put out a very good first episode. And that's the thing. Crazy enough, a part of the process. I had videos when Highways and Hedges first became a thing. The videos with me and Mary in her car. Excuse me, I'm sorry. My chest is doing stuff. Those videos, I look back at them now, and even in those, it's like I was talking about what I wanted to do in the show. Like, oh, I hope that I can look back at this and da-da-da-da-da. Here I am now. I've been in the car. I've been in the studio. I've had time to just record on the phone, and here I am now in my own studio space. That's all a process. That was over a period of time, and I have record of it. I have videos of it. So it's like, Janelle, you're not just starting. You can do what you're trying to do, bro. Like, you fucking up you. And that's the thing, when you procrastinate, and then when you fucking up you. So when that word hit, or when somebody's talking to you and they on your road, it's not just a matter of they in your business and whatever. No, you fucked up. Y'all like these knees? I'm looking at my knees. They're just out. Sorry. But yes. You know. And so I just want to thank a merciful God that I've been going through the process and that I've learned from my procrastination. I'm not saying I'm done procrastinating or that I'm done with the process. I just want to say that I am happy. That's crazy. I'm going to only expound on that right now for a reason. There was just a season that I was just saying, I don't think I will be happy anymore. I was like, I think that things will come. Stuff don't make you happy. Like, oh, getting a job won't make me happy. I just know how to make it money. Getting stuff, getting certain things, it's just like, oh, that will make me happy. And then here I am talking about, oh, I'm happy. Am I happy? I'm figuring that out. But anyway, I am pleased to have, and I am happy to have the things that I have, because it seemed like just as quick as my shit fell apart, just a couple 8 months, 9, couple odd months ago, it's coming back together just as swiftly. And I can see very clearly where I've been through the process. I can see where I procrastinated, where I could be better off than where I am right now. But I can also see how my waiting has helped me. And I can also see the preparation on a spiritual level that's just like, you had a certain intention when you started this. You've been going through it. You get in there, preparing. So a part of the preparation is I've had an outline to the show. And a part of that was to have a song of the day and a scripture of the day. And so the song of this day, of course. And of course it was laid on my spirit really before I even started to record. He's Preparing Me by the Earl Cody. Dion sings this song. Hey Dion. I'm gonna just tell y'all the words to the song. I'm sorry about my sniffles. It's just, excuse me. I'm gonna tell y'all the words to the song, and a good Tierra posted this on her Instagram. And the song has to minister to you. Sometimes you just get something out the car. But don't you ever miss the words, because the lyrics will speak to you. But anyway, these ones say, he's preparing me for something I can't handle right now. When I first started, I couldn't handle it right then. You see what he did there? I can't handle it right now. He's making me ready. Look at your neighbor and say, he's making me ready. Come on. Just because he cares. And that's the part. God knows where you need to be. Oh, come on, somebody, because we was just talking about this on the phone as well. Me and Steven. I know where I could be. And it's not just dead or in the grave. It's not that. But on a, not even bump God or nothing like that. But if I was just left up to my own self, which is also scary and also the reason why, I've been in very treacherous places in life, which is the point. I know I could be making some money. I know I could be straight. I could be out here being like really, I could be doing what's out there. I know I could be straight. But because God cares for me, I could shout. Because he cares for me. Yes, that was because he cares for me. Just because he cares. He's prepared. He's providing me with what I need. He know where I'm going. He know my heart's intention. He know it ain't just about being okay. The Lord know what's up with me. And that's the thing. The Lord know what's up with me. So if I ever spaz on any motherfucker, just know I was cool as fuck way before this happened. And clearly we got to a level. Because God knows what's up with me. It ain't on me. And it's not in me to just go off on a motherfucker. Like, you really have to test my levels. But anyway, because he cares, he's providing me with what I need to carry out the next matter in my life. Because he already knows. When we talk about plans and predestined and manifestation, he already knew. The Bible says, I know the thoughts that I have for you. He already knows. What's that? He's not surprised. He's preparing you. The thing is, he already knows. He's preparing your ass. Because you aren't prepared. Which means you are unaware of the things that's in you that you don't even know are holding you back. So when they get brought up, come on, procrastination and other things like that. When those things get brought up, just be like, okay, I see you preparing me. When you feel like, I was going to say the God, when you feel like God or the Lord is testing you in ways, and that's just like the episode, come on somebody, shout out for me, coming together. Just like, yes, and getting grown when he was talking about, Santa Claus and why God is not like Santa Claus and things of the sort. If you just get what you want when you want it, you're not going to always value it the same type of way. And so, a part of the process is, and a part of that procrastination, all of it together, and the preparing, by the time you get what you asked for, what you thought you wanted this whole time, that you probably got 3 times fucked up, didn't even notice, and left behind, you're going to value it. And you're going to take care of it. And just like me right now, you're going to be up at 1 o'clock recording on that motherfucking mic because you paid for it. And because you asked to do this podcast. And because you wanted the Lord to bless this podcast. And you feel like you got something to say to the people. And so what you going to do is get up and do what you said you was going to do. And one day, I hope that people who, if this message is touching you,